So tonight was our final meeting for our general committee for Okinawan Festival. This is also the walkthrough meeting that we have at HCC. I believe there's also a food safety or food committee meeting that happens tonight as well. So yeah, this was the last time that everyone gets to meet before we're all volunteering at the Okinawan Festival next weekend. My name is Kim Yamamoto. People also know me as Kimmy. My role for this festival is the Vice President for Programs. If you have someone, yourself or someone in your club who is interested in being a flag holder for the parade, please email me because I would love for all of the clubs to be represented instead of just the 10 that we have signed up right now. So please sign up somebody. I feel like I'm still taking it all in. Cause in the previous years when we were planning, I don't think it really hits until the end of festival because we're so busy even during festival, still not even planning, but just making sure everything runs smoothly in terms of the program that it's hard to stop and kind of look back to see all the work we've done. But once festival is done, I think it'll finally hit us to see how much time and effort not only our team but just everyone, even the performers, how much work they put into just 2 days worth of program.
Hi, I'm Frances Nakachi-Kuba. I'm with Tamagusu-ryu Senjukai, Frances Nakachi-ryu Budojo. I'm a master teacher for my dance school, Okinawan Dance Academy. And then this is flowing and up. I know all the Okinawan dance studios or everybody in the culture, this is their final goal, So every year, in January, we decide on what to dance for the festival. So every month we train, and big grand performance stage is the Okinawan Festival. So this year I started teaching the students when they were 3 and now they're college students. So they go out and then they come back. So now this year we have students coming back, so reviewing new steps. But I think it's nice to have that collaboration or that heart from the training from January all the way up to now. I don't know, sorry, it's going kuru-kuru. So we all look forward for that.
So tonight is the dress rehearsal for Okinawan Festival. 4 of the dance studios that will be performing throughout the weekend will be doing their rehearsal tonight with the Jikata. So this is probably the main event that most performing arts groups in Hawaii look forward to. Yeah, it's also probably the one that draws in the most, I guess, a various type of crowd instead of just the typical groups that come to watch Okinawan dance performances or sanshin performances.
So Okinawan dance, well, to me is sharing all the stories. It has all the thoughts and emotions of all the ancestors, the lifestyles of how Okinawa used to live back then. And I think culture and art is so universal. It's a universal language that connects, many cultures. So when you learn about your own culture, I think that you can really connect to other people, and it's your roots and heritage. And I think knowing your history through music and dance is so important. It doesn't have to be dance, it could be anything, but to knowing the roots of where you're from is so important. So for me, it's through dancing.
You guys' job today is to make a good product, because andagi is one of the main sales for the festival. Without andagi, people don't come. Actually, I had people come and say, "Hey, Pat making andagi? Yeah, okay, we won't come." If you don't make andagi, okay, well, we're not coming. But anyway, that was just a side joke. Hi, everybody. My name is Pat Miyashiro. I'm with the Okinawan Club. I've been with HOA since a long time, about 40 years. One year, Ellen asked me, Pat, you want to go help them make andagi batter at Jefferson School? I said, okay, I go with you. So we walked from Kapolani Park to Jefferson School, and we made batter. And we were all done. They were cleaning up. Just as soon as they finished cleaning up, we got a call from the festival grounds. Hey, can you guys make 20 more bags of batter? I said, what? You know, these ladies, they're in their 70s and 80s already, and they want to go home, right? But they said, no, okay, we'll make the batter. They took everything out again. They made 20 bags of batter, and then said, oh, wow, we cannot do this. I mean, if they want to go home, we finished already, but no, they made that 20 extra bags, and then that helped with the festival. I think in general, people are really looking to help. That's one thing I noticed about the Okinawan community. They are very willing to help and get things going, and that's how this center was built. Without people doing it, we wouldn't have a center like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment that the Okinawan people can actually do that.
So you don't have to be like super like.
Oh, my messy pants. Yeah, my name is Tristan Aka. I guess I don't have a real title, but I'm just shadowing my uncle, Patrick Miyashiro. He's in charge of andagi. Early last year, my mom asked if I wanted to go on the leadership tour. Before that, I was just more of a participant, attendee, just attending all the events. But then she asked if I wanted to go to the leadership tour to Okinawa. And then I really thought about it, and yeah, that's when I kind of thought that I should get more involved. Talked to my uncle, of course, about what he did. He told me that he volunteered for, I think he's at like 40 years now. So yeah, he said it was very fulfilling. So I think, or I thought it would be very fulfilling for me, and it has been. But that's really when I got more involved. Yeah, just, you know, interacting with a lot of the other HOA leaders. I feel like a lot of their experiences are like, oh, grandma told me to participate, grandma told me to volunteer. I hope that in the future it becomes more like me, where I did something that was more eye-opening and that made me want to volunteer more and be more of a leader than rather it having to come from the grandparents. It's kind of the norm. I feel like the majority for the younger generation, it's kind of like their grandparents tell them to go, and I mean, they pay for them. But I wanted to kind of shift to them wanting to go themselves.
My name is Chris Iwamura, and I'm the festival food chair. It started just because I met Lynn at Scheidler. She found out I was Okinawan and just was like, oh, do you want to help? And I said, sure, and that's the last of it. So festival week starts for us. Wednesday morning, we start receiving pallets of food. People are surprised when we tell them, you know, we get 2,000 pounds of rice, 7,000 pounds of pork. So all of that needs to be received and put in different refrigerators ready to go. My prep team is one of the best because they kind of know already where things go. And, you know, we're doing so much. We're defrosting hot dogs. We're starting to defrost 13,000 yakitori sticks. Cutting and all of that, and that's Wednesday and Thursday. Friday we have, you know, a club come in and help cut tofu, cut 200 pounds of Okinawan sweet potato. We're pre-firing, we're making 80 gallons of Okinawan soba broth the night before, so we're ready in the morning. Yeah, so there are no vendors at festival. We kind of run things out of the kitchen. Andagi kind of does their own thing. For us, I'd say well over 1,000 volunteers over the 2 days, and the clubs take a lot of pride in what they do. They bring one shift or two, but I think everyone there like really cares about, you know, the role and the amount they're contributing to the success of festival. The big thing my grandpa left behind, he passed when I was in high school, so I didn't really have a chance to get really deep conversations with him. But his legacy for me is generosity and giving. And that could be time, it could be money, it could be a lot of things, but just giving as much as you can. And you know, something that really drives me at work and my personal life is trying to give back to people in the community. And if I can leave a small dent on, you know, festival and operations, bringing some knowledge from the industry and, you know, really tightening things up, that would be my contribution.
We are one day out. This is actually the first time that I've been able to come like pretty early and also like earlier in the week too. So usually I come only on Friday and then throughout the weekend. So this is the first time that I'm seeing like everything come together, which is it's really cool to see it, like how fast everything is put together. So they're just gonna stand in the back. So usually 8 fits right across, so I could just do 6 and then the 2 outside will be the HOA.
Mahalo nui loa ia o kou for helping us, putting it all together. So as the people enter our Bumba no Shima today, they will feel the joy and the Uchinanchu spirit as they look around in our room.
Grandma would be proud because I was there, helping out, perpetuating our culture, representing our family. And that's absolutely true about this festival. It's an opportunity for us to say thank you, to be present, to appreciate our culture, and not just for ourselves and our kids, but a mahalo to the generations that came before us.
You know, the Okinawan Festival is one example where you'll see thousands of volunteers. Our organization is made up of 40,000 members. And if you look around at the Okinawan Festival, you look at all the different booths. These are volunteers doing this just for the love of Okinawa, love of the respect of their ancestors. You know, their grandfathers did this before, so they want to take on the same tradition. But just to see them all working together, I mean, this is a good way of just coming together, and hopefully everybody sees that. Hopefully not only our organization, but the people attending the festival see that this is an event that's put on by almost entirely all volunteers.
Aisai Gusio and Aloha!
Honestly, it's pretty amazing to see how many companies and businesses are supportive of HUOA and like the Okinawan Festival. It's really nice to see how much like the Okinawan community impacts the larger community in Hawaii. But yeah, like, and it's pretty amazing. It's kind of like hard to put into words.
It is clear to me that, part of the gift from Native Hawaiians was really about the commitment to ancestors and really being encouraged to celebrate where you came from and, those who came before. And I really think when you look at Hawaii, I think what makes Hawaii so special is that even though we're a community of immigrants and people have come from all across Asia, we are all encouraged to stay connected to where we came from. And I think most importantly, to bring those traditions and beliefs and culture with you and celebrate them. There's no other community on the planet that has an Okinawan festival and a Korean festival and a Chinese festival and a Filipino festival where everyone is invited to celebrate those who came before them. And I think most importantly, share the food, the festivities, and the traditions that are important to each of them.